Today on Newsbytes, Trump dates, ricin letter case and skipping debate, China spiraling, Evergrande bankruptcy, Biden avoids press, U.S. withdraw from Niger, China's EV graveyards, and Neptune's climate change. All on today's Newsbytes.
Okay, real quick, Pascal Ferrier was sentenced to over 22 years in prison for mailing ricin to Donald Trump in 2020. Ricin is a poison that's found naturally in castor beans. 1 milligram of ricin in food or water can kill an adult. The Canadian woman pleaded guilty. The threatening letter that she sent to Trump referred to him as a tyrant clown, and she said to enjoy the ricin. In other Trump news, Trump plans to skip the first Republican primary debate on Wednesday that's going to be held on Fox News, and instead, he will be interviewed online by Tucker Carlson on X.
All right, here's the scoop. China's major state-owned banks sold U.S. dollars to buy yuan this week. This was an attempt to slow the yuan's depreciation against the dollar amid rapid economic deflation. State banks often act on behalf of the central bank to influence the yuan, which has lost 6% versus the dollar this year and 2.4% this month alone. As China's deflationary death spiral deepens, Evergrande just filed for bankruptcy protection in a U.S. court amid China's property crisis. Evergrande was once China's top-selling developer but is now the poster child for their debt crisis. The filing shields it from U.S. creditors while restructuring under Chapter 15. Evergrande has over $300 billion in liabilities and offshore debt of $31.7 billion. China's property sector accounts for about 25% of its economy. Okay, check this out. Biden today at Camp David asked the press to leave with a smirk as he goes on a 282-day streak with no solo American press conference. Take a look.
Politely ask the press to leave. Thank you for coming in.
See if the president answers any questions here.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. We're going to make our way out now. Thanks, everybody. All right, guys, thank you so much.
Doesn't look like he is in a mood to answer questions.
Okay, over to Niger in Africa, where the US military is making contingency plans to potentially evacuate their drone and counter-terrorism bases there. This comes after the country's coup earlier in the month. They're exploring options to partner with allied nations in the region to relocate weapons and personnel. No decision has been made yet on leaving, but an evacuation would impact US intelligence efforts in the region. It is to be noted, however, that the US has not formally designated the military takeover as a coup yet, as this could upset the coup leaders and cause a large rift in the US-Niger military ties. Niger is twice the size of France, and it's one of the least developed countries and has one of the highest birth rates in the world. It's also Africa's second biggest uranium producer.
All right, in case you missed it, thousands of unwanted electric cars are being discarded in fields around cities like Hangzhou in China, deserted when ride-sharing firms collapsed or models became obsolete. A decade ago, China churned out basic low-range EVs, many bought by ride-hailing fleets, to meet green quotas and help China, on paper, become the world's EV leader. Watch. Okay, to wrap us up, for the first time in decades, clouds have nearly vanished from Neptune's atmosphere. Images from 1994 to 22 show clouds gone except at the South Pole. Cloud activity started fading in 2019 and remains low. There's a direct link between Neptune's cloud cover and the solar cycle, where more UV light from the sun correlates with more clouds. Results support the theory that UV light triggers cloud-forming photochemical reactions. Changes in cloud cover and brightness correlate with an 11-year solar cycle, affect climate cycles, and on Earth, solar activity and cloud cover influence our climate too. Those are today's stories. What did you think? All of today's stories are on our website at Disclose.tv. Like and subscribe, hit the bell, leave your comments below. Have a great weekend, and join us again Monday on Newsbytes.